Good afternoon, Charlie Hayes. Thank you for joining us today to share your thoughts on the Royal Shakespeare Company's performance of The Merchant of Venice in 2015. Can you tell us about differences you noticed between Shakespeare's play and this particular production?
Hello, thank you for having me. I really enjoyed watching the Royal Shakespeare's company's performance of The Merchant of Venice. One difference I noticed was the way the actors dressed. In the original play, people wore clothes from a long time ago, but in this performance they wore modern clothes. It also takes place in London, but the original place takes place in Italy.
That sounds fascinating. Were there any parts that you particularly liked?
Absolutely. There was one part that stood out to me. It was the set design. It was simple and plain, and yet it said modern.
It's great to hear that the set design made an impact on you. Were there any aspects of the performance that you didn't like as much?
Well, there were moments when I found it a little hard to understand what the actors were saying. Some of the words were a bit difficult for me, as I'm still learning, but overall, I enjoyed the story and the emotions that the actors portrayed.
That sounds understandable, Charlie. Sometimes Shakespeare's language can be challenging even for adults. Lastly, what are your overall thoughts on this production of The Merchant of Venice?
Overall, I really liked it. The actors did a great job bringing the characters to life and making it feel like I was part of their world. This was a story about love and friendship.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, Charlie. It was a pleasure having you here today.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure talking about this wonderful performance.